Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is the month ahead spread for September. So, as usual, we're going to pull 5 cards, and we're going to see what kind of energies we've got coming up for the month of September. So, just give a bit of a shuffle. I'll take it away from the camera while I shuffle, because it's easier without the camera in the way. Okay, here we go. So, what we want now is a card to represent what we leave behind as we go into the month. Okay, so let's go there. So we'll choose that card. Next, for what we take forward into the month. Make sure we've got enough room. Then it's the external focus of the month. The inner focus of the month. Straighten these up. These are bigger cards than usual, so we may have to maybe a bit tight. And then we've got the general energy of the month. Okay, so what we leave behind. The Ace. The Ace of Cups. We leave behind the beginning stage. We're moving forward, we're growing. Whatever connections we've begun to make, we're leaving the beginning behind. We are leaving behind the seed and beginning to nurture what will grow from that seed. So we're moving on to the next phase. We're moving on, things are moving forward. So we're leaving behind the early stage or whatever relationship, emotional connection, spiritual connection, whatever it is that this represents in our lives. We're going to the next stage. What we take forward, this is the 10 of Wands. Now, this to me doesn't mean we take forward a lot of burden and responsibility. We may need to reflect, the mirror reflection. We need to maybe take forward an understanding of what our responsibilities are and not what we've necessarily thought them to be. Have we taken too much on? And we take forward the ability to see through the responsibilities that we have, that we need to do, even if they are a bit wearisome at times. We take that determination on, but maybe we're taking a look at the tasks and responsibilities we allow to be placed on us or we place on ourselves, and assessing them as to their necessity. Are we doing too much? Are we doing it in the wrong way? Is there a better way of doing things? That's, I believe, is what this card is saying, what we're going to be taking forward, and an assessment and maybe a redistribution or realignment of our responsibilities. The outer focus is getting the growth from the efforts we've put in, waiting for them, expecting them, anticipation of results. This card, I think, has come out already. I think it came out on day 2. Yes, on day 2 of this month. So this one's already come out. So that's interesting. It's already come out. So that's the external focus. The inner focus is the Two of Cups. Interesting that the inner focus is the Two of Cups, and what we leave behind is the One. So we're moving on, we're moving up. And it's the inner focus is what we're connecting with within ourselves. Are we connecting to ourselves as well? But who or what are we connecting with on a one-to-one deep level, on a connection level? Are we building a good, strong relationship, not with a person, but also with the things that we do? Have we got that good emotional, spiritual connection with whatever it is that we're doing? Maybe that's also part of the focus, moving on from the Ace, going to the 2. Interesting that came out there. And of course, the general energy of the month is the 6 of Cups, which is often about the past, about childhood, about things like that, nostalgia. But maybe bringing elements of fun into what we're doing. That where we did things that were fun, particularly when we were children, and we let our imagination as well run free, and we imagined all kinds of crazy things, and we didn't. Sometimes as adults, we censor ourselves that it's too silly. Maybe we need a bit more freer thinking. August was about gaining that freedom in all areas, and maybe being free to imagine, to explore, and to have fun. Maybe that doing all of this is maybe taking on too much and being all about the responsibilities. Yes, we need to take care of necessary responsibility, of course, but we also need to make time for fun, for leisure, for enjoyment, for memories, and creating new memories will help us strengthen the connections that we are building here, what we're focusing on. So this is the month ahead spread for September. We need to perhaps lighten things up a bit, assess our responsibilities in our connections, go beyond the initial beginning, and go towards growth in that. Maybe there were some connections that we had, that we began, or something that didn't amount to anything. Maybe we need to leave those behind and move to something where there's more of a mutual benefit, there's more of an energy flow. Maybe that's another explanation. But whatever it is for us, it seems an interesting spread. We're anticipating the energies we put in, we're going to get something back. But we're also we're going to have more of a deeper connection within ourselves, and perhaps have a better way of discharging our responsibilities and dealing with things that perhaps that maybe we've taken on too much, and putting a little bit of fun and innocent imagination and pleasure into our experiences. And I believe that more or less sums up the spread here. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how things develop as we move forward. And we'll, of course, at the end of the month, we will do a review. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay. Bye-bye.